Hello guys, Mr. Shockwave came back here once again. You saw the title of the video. Hajime Ippo round 1444. Takamura's trump card. Yes, the chapter finally came out. I don't know what took so long, but the chapter is finally here. And on the cover, a colored page. I seen it like on George's Twitter when he like drew this, like when he posting up images of him drawing it. Takamura beating on his chest, fully covered. And on the cover of the page here, you have some manga I don't know up top right, but I'm always suspicious. Alright, I've always been suspicious because every once in a while, right, for whatever magazine Hajime Ippo releases in, you see a bunch of Japanese girls on the cover for some certain reason. Even like they're sometimes in bikinis and sometimes not in bikinis, and arguably it's saying something about. I believe it's some type of interview or something, because it can't be. the swimsuit model issue, so I just, who knows, but that's the cover page. You know, I have some not so happy opinions the last one, because as my life falls apart on me in real life, I get stronger somehow. But yeah, I didn't have too many good opinions in the last chapter. I say it's just a bunch of things, but hey, and also with the whole big announcement, like I said, don't get your hopes up high. The big announcement is not what's going to be what you think it is. And the announcement pretty much is they're finally going to digital. That's pretty much it. You get to read Hajime Ippo on digital. Sadly, there's still no Western release, but yeah. And then you can see in the upper right corner, you got Inoue has a card in Fighting Souls. See that they've been promoting Inoue quite a bit. Hopefully we get able to get that fight. Hopefully it's whether we're going to get the Nonita Donaire rematch with Inoue, or we're going to get the John Casimiro rematch. It depends what goes down in August, because John Casimiro is going against Nonita Donaire. Filipino versus Filipino. Let's see who's going to take on anyway. And hopefully we will get that fight in December, or sometime early January 2022. But yeah, that's the whole double page spread. We got a color page, isn't there? Yeah, you got a color cover page this time. The Super Middleweight World Title match heating up. Hajime Ippo round 1344. Takamura challenges for his third weight class domination at the same time. What is Ippo looking towards? Who knows? Who knows? Well, let's get into this. Ippo's like, that's. And I was just somehow Takamura has gone completely on the defensive. I can't remember seeing ever seen such a thing. Against Richard Bison, I guess that's the closest you can get to it is Richard Bison, but he never really, he does make a good point. He never did turtle up like this. I'm seeing the image now. He never did turtle up like this against anybody, but he was backed up into a corner before. A complete reversal. Can Takamura hang on? Keep dragging, just tearing into him. Trump card, a 3-page color spread. Now, wait, we already saw it. Unless we haven't saw it yet. On to the next page. That not to continue. A man of flawless skill and unbridled ability. A man who's always fought however he wanted, with no regard for the consequences. Is now clamping down on his guard for dear life like a turtle. Now, which I believe that's what Ippo is thinking back to. I did see one spoiler image, and it does go back to the iconic scene. That not to continue. Is a third-rate class domination too steep of a goal after all? And a crowd like this. This looks bad. That not to continue. This is super middleweight beyond. It is super middleweight beyond the Japanese abilities. Beyond the abilities of the Japanese, beyond the Japanese ability. And the crowd's like, "What the hell is this? He's getting beat." And Jigaka's like, he might lose. And Yoko Kimura's like, don't you dare put that in the universe. Into the universe. Don't they dare put that into the universe. Don't they dare put that into the universe. Nice memories, Bob. But Miata chips in like always. It might look like he's being beaten horribly, but he's yet to even take one. He's yet to even take even one significant punch. And Miata remembers back. What an unpleasant memory. Seeing Ippo turn it up, and I'm not to continue running down from every angle. The champion is aiming. The champion is aiming for any tight gap he can find. Can he split that guard wide open? Can the challenger hang on? But he's not really connecting at all. It's one thing if he punches Takamura to the guard, but does Keith Dragon even have that fighting capability? Does he? and keeps dragging, thinks to himself, if there's no gaps then. The announcer says only 15 seconds left. Ippo's like, that's Operation Turtle. I knew it. I knew that was going to be the entire reference, Operation Turtle. And it's a flashback. I'm talking more like, if you're standing still at the end, well, if you're standing still at the end, then I'll give you your next instructions. Only problem is Takamura wasn't wearing that shirt. I believe, yeah, he wasn't wearing that shirt back then in the flashback. Yeah, he was. He was wearing something else. I could be wrong. Yeah, I think he was wearing like a regular T-shirt. I check back later. People continue to thanks. Instructions. That's it. Takamura will come back soon. He will come back soon to get the instructions. He'll definitely come back to get instructions from the coach. Does he really need it? And the coach like, keep dragging. Just one. I'll just open one myself. Continue what he said earlier. And announcer goes ballistic. A right uppercut. A barrage of heavy blows right down the middle. Well, technically it'd be right up the middle, but it's not really connecting. And announcer continue, what a tight guard, but he's not budging the east. Keeps like, ugh. He's like, ugh. Don't you dare look that I'm a power. My defense is #1 in the universe. Not even a superhero can open his guard. As Takamura says to himself, wow, he's still the same. Announcer, 10 seconds left. The crowd, yeah, go Takamura, just like that. But, Takamura says to himself, if the guy could like, just hang in just a little more, please hang in there. As the other two core guys, just hang on there for the break. The crowd shifts in, don't stop, don't let it end here. Oh, the announcer said, just 5 seconds now. The crowd continues, bear with it, hang into the final round. And Takamura's like, I thought of someone like me, all curled up like this, being able to fight back. And my opponent's thinking that I'm not nothing but a defense with no balls. I can't stomach it. Just wait, Takamura doing? I swear this is a peekaboo joke. I swear. It's just Takamura with his hands out, just with a massive grin. Just take this. What are you trying to do, Takamura? Scare him? Blam! Keep dragging, connects, clean. Go back, clean. And then I was like, there's the dong. He managed to survive. He'll be able to make it to the next round. Keith Dragon walks away like a savage. He walks away like a beast. And I continue. No, it's an announcement. No, Keith says to himself. The panels is like all spiky. So it looks similar to the announcer one, just more round. And it's not really directing towards who's thinking right now, besides from, I'm assuming it's Keith, I think it is. But what was that at the end? Why did he open up his guards? That was way too dangerous. Takamura's like, damn it. It's fucking all, everything all fucking itchy. And the code guard was like, you damn fool. You got full of yourself and took unnecessary punch. Sit down. Nah, I'm not gonna say that. And Ippo thanks coach. Takamura said believe in the coach and came back to him. Now it's for the instructions. Now this is where the comedy's about to ensue. Cause every time Ippo thinks there's gonna be something normal and rational that happens with Takamura, we all know how that goes down. And Takamura's like, oh man, can't you do something about it? I'm itchy all over. It's a real problem. God was like, can you not admit that it hurts? And Ippo thinks to himself, I knew it. He's taking real damage on his leg. His leg injury is bad too. He's talking to someone really good training. He's really in trouble. And what's going on with that left string in this situation? What would I do? What would I say? I'm too inexperienced. I can't think of anything. But if it's the coach, he'll be able to give him great instructions. And the coach says there's always just one way out of this. And Takamura's like, And then we cut over to Keith Dragon coach. Not that I'm surprised, but he's in bad shape it seems. The flow is entirely not flavor now. My goodness, really. And then there's someone talking. When he curls up like that, you can't prod him by brute force. I was watching him. He dropped his right guard a little and he leaves both his sides open. Throw a left hook at an angle of his table. And a pair of uppercuts at his body. Forget about the straight rights for now. Focus entirely on attacking him from the side. And keep checking like, yeah, you're right. Keith Dragon psyched out. Like, what are you psyched out about? And the coach like, Keith, remember Keith, what happened on that day? Why is it that God protects you? Because precisely you had the worst luck in the world. That's and that's the world's best luck fell into your hands. That's your precisely because you had the worst luck in the world. Worst luck in the world. What does Keith Dragon know about bad luck? My entire day was awful. Awful. Just awful. It's just terrible. I know a few things about bad luck. I tell you that. Some people have devil's luck. I have the opposite of that. Just awful. But Keith Jones, coach continues. Remember that your bad luck. Remember your bad luck and push forward. Remember your bad luck and push forward. That's not me butchering it. That's what they actually said. The translator must messed up in this. Remember your bad luck and this means and just push forward and not just. Remember your bad luck and push forward. I guess it works. They're going to be spoiled by your good luck now. Aim even higher. Clench your fist with confidence. If you think of it, it'll come true. And Keith Dragon likes, yes, master. Yes, my God. Oh my goodness. Was Keith Dragon a religious zealot this entire time? How come I was never informed? How come I was never informed? Because his coach says this, and Keith's just like, yes, master. Yes, master. Yes, my God. Like, are you talking to your coach, man? Like, who are you talking to, Keith? Like, it is what it is. Takamora's like, so, what should I use? Ippo gulps. Somebody's hand is out. And Korogama says, spirit. Like I said, like I told you guys, every time Ippo thinks something logical is going to happen, something is not going to happen. And Takamura's like, the fuck? For once in my life, I'm coming to you, my hands out, and you give me that bullshit. I'm not looking for some crappy psychology here. I'm telling you to tell me what to do here to win. Why Takamura don't have an answer this time? Like, the coach gives him assistance, but usually Takamura just goes in there. And the coach like, could you explain it? You want me to come up with some type of new technique on the spot that you never practiced? Do you really think you can get over long-term? Or you think you can get over long-term detriments in a 1-minute interval? You're going to have to practice right now. What you think? Wait. You just think that just 30 seconds you'll be able to pull it off? Okay, go for it. Give it a try. It's just a 1-minute interview. Are you going? You're going to practice it? If you're going, yeah, right. We're going to practice it right now. You think that after 30 seconds you'll be able to pull it off? Okay, go try it. What plan are you talking about? Takamura's like, shut it already. But that guy's sneaky. He's not finally going 101. He brought somebody else in the ring with him. And Korogama's like, what is he saying? Is he recognizing something? Something with his newly? Something with his newly. Takamura's like, so that's why. You come on too. You come on too. And that's like seconds out. Ugh. I guess the coach like, take me with you. Wow, the back slap. Wow, that's... Then take me with you. Cause I thought it was somebody else gonna grab Korogama. And he slapped the back of Takamura. Look at that lightning. Look at that hand imprint. Ippo shot. Takamura's like, yeah. He's gonna retaliate. And he beats on his chest like a madman. He continues to go on. And Ippo's like, he really didn't give any instruction. It just looked like they were just arguing. But still, like Ippo, like have you not been watching Takamura's fight? Besides from like versus Bryant Hawk, David Eagle, that was arguing, Richard Bison, that was arguing. Like when don't they argue? It's only with Cannon fodder that don't argue. Korogama was like, get out there. Takamura like, ugh. And Ippo's like, somehow those two, I have a feeling they're turning this around. Takamura says, if he got someone with him, I'll bring someone too. I'll show you my trump card. The announcer says, round 4. Secret move, 2 hearts, 1 fist. Bring forth victory through your bond as master and disciple, to be continued. You know, Out of all times for Takamura to get the back slap, this is probably one of the worst times for it. Overall, it was an average chapter. I'm not even really mad at it, but it's just really Coach Kurogama going to use the back slap now. Now I might not be as into it as I usually be because I'm not listening to the appropriate music when I make these videos. But overall, it's not. I don't have the same feelings of the last chapter, but like I don't know what it is. It's like there's like nothing special happening, like at all. It's just Takamura pulls up Operation Turtle, keeps dragging tears into him, right? Operation Turtle. And he beats on him for about a good roughly half the chapter. Take this, Takamura takes a hit. And then it gets back to the corner and the whole thing is, what are we gonna do? Use spirit. So isn't that the same Takamura said, I can use anything. So shouldn't he know how to work the ropes like Miyata and Itagaki used to? Or did? You guys remember that when Itagaki was working the ropes with Amai? If his leg is really messed up, then why don't he do that? I'm talking about, if Takamura could do anything like he says, couldn't he also work the ropes with Richard Bison? But then you can't really work ropes and you can't see. But in this case, he can work the ropes. He's not really having a problem. Keith Dragon's not using that long left hand, which they haven't even addressed. Is he like? What isn't that? They addressed that. Like you're not gonna like the coach did not see the exact same thing happen again. Is he blind? And then why do we have to have like wasted panels of Ippo thinking the exact same thing we've already seen before? The exact same thing. Oh, he can give us something supplemental. Gag. We've already seen this. We literally already seen this. And then it turns out Keith Dragon was a religious zealot who had worse. Who's had luck on my levels. You don't understand. My life is terrible. You don't understand pain until the bad luck shows up. I can't even call it bad luck. It's anti-luck. It's awful. You don't want a piece of that. I don't think most of you will be able to survive the brutality of it. But Keith goes through that, and I guess that turned him into a son of God. Or unless he just sees his close to God, because it's just like, it's precisely because you have the worst luck in the world. The world's best luck fell into your hand. And that's the entire backstory. And Coach Kurogama is like, use spirit. And that's it. And this is like, and it's funny because Takamura wasn't even getting beat. Like besides from the stuff in the last chapter, he was just using Operation Turtle. So why would he need the back slap if he's not beaten? If he don't have any purple eyes? If he's not running out of stamina? If it's just a leg problem and he's just slipping up, then shouldn't it just be to keep your head on straight and just try to do something different? It's just you know, I really don't like feeling like this because I'm gonna be honest with you guys for a quick moment. I don't really have too many things left in life that I enjoy that make me happy, that makes me laugh anymore. Most of that things like Star Wars, Transformers, like some other things like Dragon Ball, those have been killed, mutilated, and thrown to the side. And besides from the stuff I'm working on, there is literally nothing else in life. I don't really have any family at all. Not in mine anyway. And everything's not going right in the life. So you expect, with every small thing you get to read, it makes things a little bit easier. But in this case, it's just with Ippo in these past like 2 chapters, it's just, number one, why did you need to announce as big news that you're going digital? I understand it's been 30 years, but that's not big news. Shouldn't it just be I have a surprise for you guys and that's it? And couldn't he done this for like the 30th anniversary? Like, what, a year or 2 ago? So is this, why do that now? I guess he finally went through it or something, but... And then you have the whole backslap, and it's just... Every time Ippo needed the backslap, he was in danger. He was already beat up and in danger. What is Takamura problems? he's having the same leg problem from the Richard Bison fight, and he took a little damage, and that's it. So are we going to address that somehow he's not seeing a long left hook again? Because at least with Richard Bison it said, oh, it was a feint, that's why he's not seeing it. So what's the excuse this time? It's like we don't waste the entire chapter on nothing. We're like, where's the fight? Like, where's the fight? It's just like I'm showing up like every week, and it's just, I don't want to be negative to you guys. I'm not trying to hate on nothing, but like, you know, I was calling melancholy. Just got done recording No More Heroes videos. I was like, alright, I can do it. Let's see what they got. I saw that image, and it's just, you saw the way it started, and it's just, it ends off with this. Like what I'm supposed to do with this, man? Like, what am I honestly supposed to do with this? Like, I butchered the English, that's usual, and I'm not listening to the right type of music, but like, what is this? Like, usually I'll get some type of excitement. I don't even think the music is the thing. Usually, the artwork and everything that's happening, I'll get some type of excitement, but the entire chapter is Takamura leans on the ropes. Now, I don't see why he can't do a rope-a-dope like Ali did, because, you know, Takamura did claim he could do anything, because he could do the Ali shuffle. So why can't he do the rope-a-dope? You know, teach Akai a lesson about, you know, using your own style, or using whatever works best for you. But instead, we get Takamura using Operation Turtle, some corner time, and Takamura getting a back slap for no reason. Well, I hope you guys were able to enjoy the chapter and be able to find a chapter on your own. But if you just hear my voice and seeing the visuals and just hearing me read through the chapter, then yeah, that's pretty much it. I really don't try to come into these things negative, but when George just don't give me anything to be excited about, then like what I'm supposed to do with this, man? That like, this is another, like, sure, this chapter has more, and it has more excitement than last, but another back slap, and he beats on the chest again. It's just like, so what is Takamura's game plan? It's just, how is it, like what has changed? Are we going to address the leg problem? Does the leg problem exist? Alright, we're going to act like this didn't happen. Alright then, what about the long right? Are we going to address that in the corner? Nope, just a comedy gag. And it's sad how this went from a serious fight to a fight that could be over to a fight that is just dragging on now. I just want this fight to be over, because there are other characters who could be developing right now instead of just having this fight continuously going on. It's like a few chapters before, it seemed like, you know, it's going on, but they keep dragging, it's getting beaten on longer rope. I wouldn't have a problem with it being a shorter fight, but this right here, like why is this fight still going? Like, what are we seeing? Like seeing Sendo get beat like a pinata against Alfredo Gonzalez more entertaining. And like, what is this? What am I supposed to do with this? Maybe in hindsight, I look back and say it would be a fantastic chapter, but in this case, it's just, there was like a light comedy moment in the corner, which they always argue back and forth, which I don't see why Ippo is that stupidly naive. And then it's just like, alright, give me the back slap, coach. Like, shouldn't this be like a monumental moment of this happening? Like, shouldn't this be like an entire full page or something? Because like, every time coach would give Ippo a back slap, he'd be like a mind-blowing thing. It's just like, and then like Takamura's the same person saying, oh, I don't need no back slaps. What I look like cannon fodder in the peanut gallery. So for Takamura just, you know, not to be endangered, he's not hurt or damaged at all, to be, alright coach, give it a back slap. Like, really? Just Takamura cave and betrays things just that easily? I guess after this match, you're gonna marry Yamaguchi after this, and they're gonna be a couple, huh? Okay, I guess that's what's gonna happen. Well, I hope you guys will be able to find the chapter by yourself and read it and enjoy it. But in my case, it's meh. It's meh. But Miss Chava came. I hope you guys like the video, because I don't like being I don't like to be negative. I don't like to be sad. I don't like to be a pessimist. But when I'm given stuff like this, like how am I supposed to react? Like it's just still George writing this stuff. It's just, because arguably it doesn't really even feel the same. Like the first time Takamura beat in the chest, a massive moment. This time, Takamura smiles at Keith. I thought it would be some type of psychological thing where like Keith would stop and be like, well, what type of mad savage is this? What's wrong with this man? Like I'm beating you like a pinata. You're not hurt or something? No, he just gets hit and that's it. And then he's just like, why do you open his guard at the end? And Takamura's reasoning for it, he says, it's pretty much beneath me, and I'm not having any balls, just sitting here curled up like a ball. And I'm gonna open up my guard, and that's. Now it would be funny if the uppercut, if Keith Dragon hit Takamura in his nuts by accident, and you have an entire chapter about the foul protector. At least that'd be funny. Man, you hit me in my nuts. Keith's like, what did I just hit? Like, are those balls? what are those things? And then like when Takamura goes next to the corner, well, coach, what are we gonna do? And Kawagama and Yagi couldn't control himself, and Ippo's just like, oh no. And Takamura looks over at Ippo like, you better shut up. You better shut up. I got 5 minutes of time to burn. You better shut up. I'm better not hear you laughing at my voice sound like this. I ain't gonna get it. Well, that would have been a lot funnier. At least that would be a fun time to take up a chapter with a comedy gag instead of this. But it's been Mr. King, you guys' thoughts and opinions. Do you guys like and enjoy the chapter? Am I just being a negative Nancy? I'm gonna change my name to Martin Lee because apparently some of my old friends to call me Mr. Negatives. But I've been Mr. King. Hope you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe. And what do you believe will be going down in the next chapter? Because now it's just sadly it's not fun reading anymore. It's just not. But I've been Mr. King. Hope you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and peace.